Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yes, the week of sea power has ended mainly because I've finished all of the scenarios. And I need to make some and wait for the release and do some other stuff. Don't worry, sea power will be coming back. However, it is time to get back into Dreadnoughts. And between making the video announcing the Dreadnought Improvement Project version 3 and actually sitting down to record this, there have been an awful lot of updates to the game, which, fair play to the developers, have mostly been pretty excellent. Adding a lot of cool new features, like you can refuse going to war from your side, and other, like, some really nice quality of life stuff for the campaign, which is fantastic. I'm playing this on a pretty rough alpha version of the Dreadnought Improvement Project version 3. This is 3A14. I am playing this in a version lock, so this should stay the same mostly. If I can update it to a later version as we go, I will. But yeah, if you're wondering why it'll probably stay like this for a bit, that's why. This campaign is for two reasons. First of all, I have never played as any of the South American countries, obviously, because they're brand new. But I also haven't played them in my testing. So that's going to be very exciting. But the other one, of course, is to do balancing on the mods. So we're going to go Brazil. We're going to start in 1890 on normal difficulty. AI design usage is bespoke. This will be changed later. The hybrid and pre-generated versions currently are not accessible because I haven't finished doing them yet, or rather a very kind member of the community is doing all of the pre-generation for me, and then I'll make the files into the right format for this and all the rest of it. So that's all still a work in progress. Hopefully when it goes out to public beta mode, you'll be able to access the hybrid and the pre-generated modes. This is the slow mixed fast that the base game uses. I've renamed them and rewritten the descriptions to kind of make it a bit clearer what's going on. And yeah, this is disabled, which is a nice improvement because yeah, one of the big problems if you're playing version 2 is you can only play it on slow mode. You can't change it. Anyway, I'm going to hit start campaign and let the game cook for a bit. Once these two modes are available, that should be a relatively quick process, but if you're playing on bespoke, like I am, then it can take a while, especially now that there's more nations for the game to worry about. So I'll see you in the shipyard, I guess. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. So, we have two provinces, North and South Brazil. Obviously, our main opponents are Argentina and Chile, plus the minors. We kind of want to try and unify South America. The problem with that is there are three nations here that can cause a bit of a problem. France, Britain, and the Netherlands, who, in this version of the mod, are a little bit more powerful than you might otherwise think, because they own all of the Low Countries, plus Congo Free State as well. So, yeah, we're going to have to deal with them. It would also be really nice to take the fight to our former colonial masters, Portugal. That might have some sort of poeticness to it. Right, let's check that the AI has actually built ships. Yes, they have. Very, very good. Right, what are we looking at? Argentina has 2 battleships, 3 light cruisers, and a torpedo boat. And Chile has 3 cruisers and 5 torpedo boats. Okay, how did they get a battleship? 2 of them. Okay. Let's see what we have access to. Okay. It'll be one of these things. Right, okay. Oh my god. It's just garbage. All of our big hulls are pretty crap. Like, I'm not a fan of any of these. At all. The battleship could be good, but we can't build one of those yet. So I think we're best sticking with the smaller stuff. So we've got the Light Cruiser 1. Or the experimental 3-mast. Or the belted 3-mast. Possibly the belted one. 55, 70. 50, 45. Same floatability. 60 resistance. Yeah, belted 3-mast cruiser. Okay, so this is going to be our kind of frontline ship. We can't make them very big, but we might as well make them as big as we can. So 3,000 tons. We can get them doing, say, 18 knots. Let's dump the fuel out for now. Towers. Yeah, these are all going to be teeny tiny little things. I think this one, weirdly. You can put it here. That's amusing. Certainly an interesting vessel so far. Jesus. Okay. No upgrades on any of this stuff, of course. Probably just... Yeah, we're going to need a few funnels. 3, possibly, but I'm just going to go with 2, actually. 2 should be plenty. They're relatively heavy. So I don't want to... Oh, Jesus, they're far too heavy. I don't think I can afford to spend 400 tons on them. Even one funnel's going to be... We're just going to go with, like, minimal funnelage. I'd like more, but at the moment that's just not practical. Compound. And Citadel 1. Okay, guns. We've got all Mark 1s. It's a very weird arrangement at the front of this ship. Yeah, it's like there's stuff in the way. I think 4-inch guns are probably the way to go, because we can just have a lot of them. Go like that, so that we don't have any centerline. They're all on the sides. Rather than just having one centerline at the back. So that's just two weapon systems, which will help with targeting and stuff. Torpedoes, of course. Got to have the torpedoes. Casemate guns. Some 2-inch. Oh! Those are actually slots for guns. Cool. Alright. That's not too bad. There's not much I can do down here because it's 1890. Enhanced. Right, armor. Yes, we're going to have to go right back to 28%. What do we need to block in HE? Half an inch? Deck armor can exist, but really isn't that important. blocking an AP shell. Talking about like 1.5 minimum. Turret. Max out at like 2 inch. Oh, wow, we couldn't make the... Okay, there's no point doing that though. Oops. 0.2. I've got a bit of weight remaining. Okay, can we up the main belt? Oh, wow, to 5 potentially. No, that's crazy. Let's go 3 inch on the main belt. Yeah. Okay. The Unio class. Yeah, these can be okay, I think. They're not great, but for like port defense, they're going to be somewhat acceptable. Preventing the enemy from being able to get a port strike on us easily. But beyond that, I'm not expecting huge things from these. They barely qualify as being ocean going. But I'm sure they'll do just fine. Right, let's go build a torpedo boat. All right, torpedo boats. We want them as small as possible, so we can have as many as we can. This is not important. This is not important. Speed is, because these things are just going to run in and dump a torp on someone. Cheap, semi-disposable. Yes, I know funnel engine efficiency, funnel capacity is insane at the moment, but that is one of the many things that is on the... It's very tedious to fix this because of how the game works. Right, we fit 3 torpedoes. Might not sound like a lot, but 3 torps kind of makes a difference. Enhanced reload? Yeah, okay. Cool. Turret armor? Oh, nice. Point 2 on the top. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. A little triple threat boat again. Very very short ranged kind of port defense boat to just nip out, quickly launch an attack, and then run home. Right, I will save this design, and then we can see how many of these ships we can actually afford. Okay, welcome back to do some maths. So we have 46 million in naval funds. 46 million could buy us as many as 5 of the light cruisers. 5 times 7.8, 39. 46 minus 39. 7 million, and then that would give us 7 torpedo boats. No, I think I'm just going to go with 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to spend the rest on torpedo boats. We build 14 of them. That'll give us our initial fleet. Okay, so Rio is our biggest ship, biggest port. We should probably star these 2. Right, we definitely want 1 in Bellum. Definitely want 1 in Rio. Probably want 1 in Natal. Another one on the Rio Grande, and the last one on the in Santos. Okay, that's perfect. And then I'll just let the torpedo boats distribute themselves. Okie dokie. And we are showing positive balance. I don't fiddle with the finances until I've clicked through, because this can often be a bit misleading. There we go. Okay, now let's sort our finances. So transport capacity, we want that as high as possible. Excellent. Crew training, I think we can have it 30 for now, because it's not super important. And if we take the fleet and put them all on limited, yes, and then try and spend as much on technology as possible. Now, we're never going to be able to actually, no. Hold on. What we really need is more shipyard cap. Oh, that's expensive. Can we do a year? Do you know what? Yeah. Yeah, give me a year's worth of shipyard expansion. Keep the tech budgets low, and we'll increase this as we go, because with our small economy, we can't really increase this very much our technology very much anyway. We're going to be reliant on tech spread quite a lot. And getting us closer to 10,000 tons early might actually help, because we really just need to build all this out, because we really can't build a big fleet ourselves at the moment. Anyway, right, political situation. What are we looking at? Here's us down the bottom on a GDP of 4 billion or so, and a teeny tiny fleet. Only it's very small. Greece, actually, we got a better GDP than Portugal. Ha! Very similar to Korea. Better than Chile. Argentina's got quite a large GDP, actually. Russia. Austrians, US. Italy, Ottomans, Netherlands, all kind of around the same kind of region, and then the UK way out the front. Right, relations-wise, we're pretty friendly with everybody except the Argentinians and the Chileans. That's fine. No problem at all. Right, I'm going to spend some time ending the turn and doing all that stuff, so there'll probably be a fair old time skip to when something cool is happening. Okay, about a year and a bit later, we finally have our first conquest on Uruguay, which is perfect. So, yes, I absolutely support that action. We should be able to do it with, actually, maybe just that fleet. We'll move them in, see how good that is, because that's, how big is that? It's 3,500 tons. See, I need about 3,000. No, we're going to need more than that. Let's move the other cruiser over. Okay, cool. Finances going well. We're nearly finished boosting the transport cap up. I've got another year's worth of shipyard construction queued up. We are enjoying friendly relations with, well, we were. Of course, we just attacked Uruguay, which has pissed off some people, but France, Britain, and the United States quite like us, which is fine by me. I'll keep an eye on this. I don't want really anything too negative going on, but relations are kind of stable for us. Greece is looking, well, they don't like the Ottomans, but other than that, Chile and Argentina might go at each other. Portugal is now getting very close to the UK, which makes sense. Japan and China are getting annoyed with each other. The US and Spain are getting annoyed with each other. Italy likes the British. Interesting. the Dutch really like the British, and so do the French. So we're getting a sort of allied powers starting to form, which we probably want to be on the allied side. My unrest is also very, very high. I didn't even talk about that. I've been trying to get it down, but it's quite difficult. And I'm somewhat worried that we're going to get nationalists in charge, which is very bad. I'm trying to get the unrest down, but no such luck at the moment. Anyway, oh yeah, and Chile took Peru. So, yeah, South America is heating up. We haven't had anything interesting in research. Kind of hoping we get a semi-armoured cruiser. Possibly semi-armoured cruiser might actually suit our needs, so can look into that when we unlock it. There we go, successfully taking control of Uruguay. Good, right. Get home. Let's save that money, and we can go back to trying to build up our economy mainly. Yeah, I think there's a few negatives in there. I'm not really interested in war with any of these people. Germany and Austria friendly though. Yeah, they are. So we're starting to get a kind of core set of alliances with Britain and France versus Germany and Austria. So basically this is World War One starting early, isn't it? Bugger. Okay. Well, we kind of want to try and stay out of wars. Nothing's terrible here. Or maybe try and keep people like Italy and Japan out of the way for us. We can afford to cut this back now, which is pretty huge for us. And we can dump that money into tech spending, try and get this stuff researched, get a few more ships. Alright, welcome back. Yeah, I think we are going to get some semi-armoured cruisers. They can certainly be useful. They're not going to be huge because we're still limited to, yeah, 3,750. Yeah. Going to need all the base accuracy we can get. But these are the same, so I might as well go for the cheaper one. Funnels. Couple of funnels. Just cheap ones. Let's go with a 6-inch gun. We'll have at least some hitting power. Go with a ton of 3-inch. Because again, we're mainly expecting to face smaller vessels, torpedo boats, other light cruisers, things like that with this thing. Get some secondary 3-inch. Yeah, look at that. Triple stacked 3-inch guns. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Plus this is a little bit more more solid as a ship. We've got nothing here yet. Nope. Oh, white powder. And a rangefinder. Okay, that's a little bit more. That's a little bit more serious. Don't worry, I didn't forget the armor. I can hear people heading to the comments already. Okay, so these things, yeah, we're going to want probably 1.5 inch. So this is going to be more heavily armored, isn't it? Probably want maybe even 5? No. Okay. Let's dump the coal. Can we get 6? Yes. Oh, no, 5. Okay, fine. Let's replace coal with steel. Okay, that works. A couple of 6-inch guns, bunch of 3-inch guns, some torpedoes, and pretty decent protection. Again, super short range. Mostly going to be confined to port defense and stuff. I'm not sure how many of these I can actually afford, though. They're quite expensive at 11 million. Most ports... Santos does not. But the others all have a cruiser. Got 28 million in naval funds. I think I would probably only afford 2 of these. 2.2 million a month. Let's cut back on tech spending to afford it. I'm going to continually build out the maximum shipyard size as best I can. And yeah, I guess we're back to ending the turn. Okay, it's kicking off. Now, certainly the way things currently work is as soon as there's a war, things kick off. Where's us? Brazil. Okay, we're up at the top. Makes sense. Yeah, we don't like the Austrians for doing that. Oh, balls. Okay. Yup. Okay, so basically what happened there was Austria declared war on the Ottomans. And the British and French were like, no, no, no. This means the Russians... Oh, God, this is going to go sideways so bloody fast. We are almost certainly going to get dragged into this. Yeah, look at this. We are now on the brink of war with Austria. We can say no. We're not allied with anybody. But, yeah, this has gone to hell in a handbasket very, very quickly. We are also attacking Bolivia, which is, you know, more territory. That's good. The United States is off conquering stuff as well. We'll need to see how it goes, because obviously if we get into a war with Austria, I mean, don't really care very much. It's nothing. There's no advantage to us for going to war with Austria, so I will say no as much as possible, but sometimes you can't avoid it. Do we want an alliance with the most powerful country in the game? Yes. Sure. Ah, they said no. Okay, well, that's fine by me. They want us to build a battleship. No. That's a really bad idea. Really bad idea. Colombia is now allied to Korea. Interesting. Let's see how that goes for them. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of want to focus on our South American brethren rather than getting involved in some nonsense over in Europe, but we'll see how that goes. Well, the war is expanding. A lot. Oh, God. Okay, so Italy... Oh, God. Okay. As long as it doesn't come to us, it's fine. Nope, don't like that. Okay. Problems. Right. Yeah, we're going to have a hard time staying out of this. We'll try our best. At least our ships are done. Okay. Okie dokie. We've taken Bolivia. Plus, We are allied with Britain and France without being involved in the war. Also, big plus, because if anyone declares war on us, well, actually, no, but we're trying with France. We're not at war with Germany or Austria. Also, a plus. However, Germany and Austria are really going at it. Like, they've started so much crap. Yeah, there's a lot going on. They've tried attacking the Dutch, but that failed. The Austrians are moving on Serbia. There hasn't been much in the way of territorial changes, though. There's just a hell of a lot going on. It looks like the Ottomans are having rebellion problems. I can't imagine why. But yeah, look, they're only on 58. Our unrest is just ridiculously high. I'm very worried that we're gonna flip. I maybe need to have a little look at that, because that is too early for Brazil. They shouldn't be trending in that direction yet, I don't think. But yeah, one for a post campaign analysis, I think. Right, back to observing things from the sidelines very nervously. Or the Germans could push. So this is the Germans declaring war on us, basically. So we can say no if we pay them off. But I don't... No, screw it. That's not me. Fine, we'll go to war with the Germans. I don't think there's much we can do against the Germans, aside from sticking the fleet onto sea control and just kind of praying. It does give us more funds for the Navy, which we can invest in tech and increasing our crew training budget to full. Shipyard expansion still going. Are we getting anything? We do have that Battleship 3, but I don't think we can build it yet. I think it's too big. No, it's not too big. We could build a battleship. Could build a pre-Dreadnought. Do I want to build a pre-Dreadnought? I don't think we do. I think we do what... We go the historical route and we wait. Because if we can wait until we can build like a proper ship... Because we basically have to... This is not a no-scrap campaign, but we've got to kind of treat it like one, because any investment we make into ships is... It has got to be long-term. We really can't afford to build ships that we're like, nah, we're just going to throw those away at some point. Well, maybe a cruiser, a light cruiser, or a torpedo boat, but certainly not a battleship. And that's such a heavy investment. We've got to be careful. Anyway, let's see if the Germans attack us. What do the Germans have, out of interest, in terms of fleet? Not much. 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, and a torpedo boat. Okay. I think the British are maybe winning. Welcome back. Unfortunately, we did get the nationalists in charge, which is kind of annoying, but okay. I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Yeah. The war is going. Fortunately, our economy has blossomed quite a lot. We're now allied with our old masters, Portugal, at least for now. Mainly because the entire world is choosing sides and splitting up. So yeah. In fact, all of the South American nations have become nationalist. Eek. Well, Yeah, okay. Not great. Would probably cause some trouble later, but because we're allied with the Western allies, I think we'll be okay. Oh, the Russians join in against them. They have. Against the Austrians, but not the Germans. Interesting. Well, okay then. Let's just continue sitting things out down here all by myself. Okay, welcome back. A little bit irritated. And this is more... Oh, I want to try and fix this thing. Well, I'm not the only person working on the Dreadnought Improvement Project. We also have a few other people doing it. And the Dreadnought Improvement Project relies on the excellent Tweaks and Fixes mod by Nathan. And when I was testing, I had this problem. Well, you have a war that has just been going on and on and on, and neither side has any victory points. So this is something that will be fixed. Hopefully it'll be editable. So you can say if total victory points are less than a certain amount, and the war's been going on for a certain number of turns, then it triggers the peace agreement thing where it says, hey, do you want to just forget about this? Because I kind of would, because Britain, wherever they are, Britain like broke our alliance to sign a separate peace treaty, which I kind of also want to not happen. Like, if an ally... Again, they're getting into complicated stuff, but it shouldn't be the case that, you know, I'm allied with Britain, they sign a peace treaty, but I'm left at war. It's like, no, just sign us out of it. But I don't think the game can handle that. Anyway, we're almost at war with Italy. Again, I really don't care. That's just an annoyance. But we are almost at war with Argentina. And we also now have an armoured cruiser hull that might be worth having a look at. Yes. The Armoured Cruiser 3. We'll keep it minimal. This one could do 21 knots. Okay. Probably go reduced beam. In that case, if we're going to push 8.5. Okay. We can do that. Again, we don't need all that coal. 3 to... Yeah, we'll go with the good tower. Although, maybe one shorter than that. I don't like it when the rear tower's taller than the front tower. Just doesn't look right to me. Couple of standard funnels. Oh god. No, couple of high-end funnels. Wow, it's still terrible. We have 9-inch Mark IIs, which we're definitely going to use. Okie dokie. And then probably, I mean, we do have Mark II 3-inch guns. Should probably use those as well. With underwater torpedo tubes. And there we go. Very simple armoured cruiser build. But yeah, I could totally see Brazil buying this sort of ship. Nickel steel. That's an improvement. Gun cotton. Also pretty nice to have. 16-inch torps. And a rangefinder. And now the quality has gone up. That is also very useful. So we definitely don't want to take any damage from little pop guns like this. So 1.5 should be enough. Might also block HE, but let's up it to 2 just in case. Deck armor. Let's have a little bit, but we shouldn't need that much. And then main belt as thick as possible. Let's go 9. Something like that. 0.2 on the inner deck. 2 and 2. And there we go. Okay, we even have 5% remaining. Okay, there's two ways I could go about this. I could improve range. Or I could improve bulkheads. I think given this is quite an investment, I'm going to invest in the bulkheads. And go for maximum bulkheads. Because, yeah, adding more coal is very, very heavy. Okay, yeah, that, I can get behind that. Right, they cost 30 million each. How much money do we even have? Oh, we've got a bit. 143. Okay. Could we build... We could build as many as 4 of these. That's going to be enormously expensive. And it maxes out our shipyard capacity. But yeah, let's go for it. We're still building out the shipyard capacity. I'm going to reduce tech spending. We'll run a little bit negative for a bit. Once this finishes, we should be able to run positive for a bit. But yes, if we're at war with Argentina, then well, we're going to need the army because we don't have a fleet big enough to launch an invasion. What's their army logistics like? Oh, this is better than ours. That's a bit of an issue. They have 5 battleships? Wow. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess the other thing we can do is move all of our torpedo boats down to Montevideo because, well, maybe not all, but most of them, because this is going to be the closest point to them and the most likely place for us to be able to actually engage them. So I'll do all that and we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. We need to help out our poor folks over in Chile because look at these look at the Argentinians attacking the Chileans. It's not at all okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, things not going well for the Austrians. They are being slowly absorbed by the Russians, which is certainly interesting. I think that's the main thing. Mostly it's just been the minor nations getting slowly swallowed up. US has been going for this. Oh, also, I don't know how this happened. Britain and the United States are at war, which is certainly a thing. Basically, everything is dissolved into absolute chaos. Which, again, I am aware of the fact that tension just... Once a war starts, everything starts spiraling out of control. It's like a domino effect, and then everybody's just locked into wars forever. But they don't stick out the wars, so yeah, there's a lot to do in terms of diplomacy and stuff. But that's also a problem in the vanilla game as well. It's just that you notice it more because there's more countries. Anyway, okay, Chile's got the advantage in numbers. How's their army logistics looking? 100. Okay, I think they'll hold out. Right, what we need now are our torpedo boats to get some missions. Let's cross our fingers and hope for that. All right, we have 2 fights. Got some torpedo boats versus torpedo boats, which is not really what they're designed to do, if I'm being brutally honest. But it's fine. We can take these little things with their little pop guns, bouncing up and down. It's very well could be a ghost battle. Right, there we go. super short-range torps. What? They have also super short-range torps? Yes, they do. 1.9-inch guns. Might be a little bit of an advantage for them because they can fire faster with those things than we can. Torpedoes could maybe actually do with a quick, cheeky little refit, but we'll see how they get on. They obviously have a few more torpedoes than they do. Oh, definitely now. Right, they have no torpedoes aboard. Switch up to the other one. That's an incredibly lucky hit. Blowing off their torpedo launcher. Damaged the engine on the Medium 4. It's a bit annoying. Come on, give me a hit. Or torps. Torps are good too. They're firing back. Who are they firing at? Not even sure. That's a hit. Not a big hit, but a hit. 13. I think it's going to avoid here. Yes, good. You single shot? No, you're... yes, you are single shot. Okay, amazing. Should be able to finish him up then. Flooding hit. That's very good. Okay, got one. Now we just need you to respond to your help. Dearie me. Right. Yep, there we go. Turning now. They fixed the steering. It's good. Come on. What's their crew level like? Green, same as us. Come on. Give me a hit. Got really lucky early on. Now it's totally missing. Oh, there we go. Got him. Well, our very first victory. With a little bit of ramming at the end there. Very good stuff. Right, let's see what that other battle was, though. Okie dokie. So, we need to defend a convoy. Okay, they've got a couple of cruisers coming in, including an armoured cruiser, which only costs 11 million, which is as much as our semi-armoured cruiser here. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see, but yeah, I think cheeky little refit. We definitely need that armoured cruiser or the armoured cruisers plural that we've got under construction to get built. That'll make a big difference. But you know, just chip away at them. See what we can do... might as well leave that on. Right, where are they coming from? Probably tell. Yeah, come from over there. They can see me. There we go. So, what do we got? Pretty thin skinned, but not terrible. It's not hugely fast. It does have torps, 4-inch gun. Yeah, that's okay. What about this? 10-inch guns. Very slow. Not hugely more armoured. Oh, iron plate as well. Oof. Okay, super short range torps. But it does have them. Also short range on here. They're using compound, right? Yeah. So my ships that are using compound have a slight advantage over the armoured cruiser. Because I think 1.5, and this guy's running 4.4, 1.8. So, yeah, very similar, except we're using somewhat better armour. Those big 10-inch guns, though, probably not going to care very much. A couple of overpens. Oh, there's a pen. Not much going on. We need to get a lot closer. Do you want both 6-inch guns firing though? There we go. Ow! Rude. Come on, give me something. No, not a ×3 multiplier. Oh, come on. It's torture. Couple of 3 inches. Rover petting. Just fire high explosive at them, would you? They're also using the belted cruiser. Yeah, sorry, this is not the most exciting naval combat. It's one of those things where, like, I'm trying to get closer to them, but they're really not wanting to do that, so just kind of staying at this sort of range. Ooh, they took a hit. They did. Main belt pen as well. That hurt. potentially devastating flooding. And detach them. There we go. Flooding hit. Yeah, I can hit them forward. Do the same thing. Oh, that'll do. Main belt pen. Yeah, there we go. More flooding. And another engine out. Sink them. Yes. That's the stuff. Got him. Okay, make for the armoured cruiser. Ooh, I'm glad I told them to withdraw. They must have taken another hit at some point. Smoke. Full retreat. At least the pumps are working. Attracted their attention. And well, let's build accuracy, start getting hits. Yeah, there we go. Couple of fires. It's a start. Damage the main tower. Also good. Yeah, torpedo, cat, torpedo. Dun, 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 dun. Shit. Oh, this was a dud. They still hit us, though. Advantage is very much with them. We might just better off trying to withdraw at this point. That's a lot of flooding. Oh no, they've got on top of it. Only a cadet crew? Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Close enough they can actually just hit me. Both dead in the water. But we are not in torpedo range, which is a bit of a problem. Oh my god, get on top of that flooding. Yes, good. Good, good, good. No! Oof. Okay, just an overpen. It's a lot of flooding, though. Now we're going to lose the ship. No. Shit. I'm going to end the battle here for probably obvious reasons, but that did not go well. Not well at all. Well, that's just the fun and games of playing a small nation, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.